back off before I started. All right. I know I'm live. I expected a minute or two for some of you guys to get in here. So I'm going to do yesterday's show. But today, since we had some technical difficulties yesterday, let me get everything back in place where I had it before. And at least close to. So, I'm gonna let a couple people get in here. I know I'm starting at a weird time. Um, that nobody knows about. I'm literally doing this on the random. So I'm actually posted this video, the link to this, since a lot of people couldn't be here to watch it live. I'm gonna go right into it and start going through things a little bit faster, so you guys don't have to fast forward through much of this. So it's about to pop off. Um, I'm gonna start with the items I restocked. And like I was talking about before, I was going to get the second camera and do the whole table. Well, I've done it, and I actually created the scene over here. So this will be my table where I'm going to be showing things. Now, I do need to get a better camera. I had to get this one in a pinch. So like my Game Boy Advance games, the ones that are real small, we can't really, it gets a little bit blurry on the labels. But it's going to do for today. And yeah, we're gonna deal with it, and I will upgrade that camera and get a better situation in here, get the lighting better, get the angles better. But I just wanted to start and actually do one. Like I said, I was gonna upgrade it and get it done. So here is a couple of our items that we have restocked. We have restocked PS2 controllers, Wiimotes that have Motion Plus built in, Xbox 360 controllers, and original Xbox controllers. So these are all restocked up at the store. We've been out at a couple of these, so I know a lot of people have been really needing 360 controllers and PS2 controllers fully backed in stock. So come see us if you're needing these still. If you found it elsewhere, I'm still happy you got back to being able to play your games. Um, Another item we restocked on was the Classic 2. Classic 2 is a really nice console. This one allows you to play Nintendo games and Super Nintendo games, but it got a built-in upscaler. The benefit of the built-in upscaler is it works with all the new TVs. Plugs into an HDMI port, runs in a higher definition than using the RCA cables or even the old RF units. Um, and they're $69.99, so it's actually cheaper than a Super Nintendo and buying a Nintendo at the same time. Or super cheaper than the Super Nintendo just by itself. So really good console. Works with the things like the Game Boy player and other attachments and things that went in the game. So fully back in stock on those. I'm gonna be doing another order of those before Christmas. Hey Bob, welcome to the show. Thanks for coming back in. Um, so those I believe were all of the restock items. A couple items that we normally have but we're out of, but got a couple in. I've got a um, SP, Game Boy SP, and a DS Lite. So the DS Lite, this one plays the Game Boy Advance games down here and the DS games up here. So both of those back in. I think we sold one of these yesterday, so that's the one I'm down to now. And traded in recently. We got a couple little pop figures. We got two Rick figures. One's a Hot Topic exclusive. One's a GameStop exclusive. So Doofus Rick and Young Rick. Hey Craig, thanks for coming to check out the show. I'm gonna put a link to this later too for the people that were missing it. But our pop figures, we're always gonna be aggressively priced on those. So if you ever see these, we're probably gonna be cheaper than online. Another cool little item was this PS2 controller fight pad. It's got a holographic Akuma in the middle of it. Which Akuma is one of my favorite Street Fighter characters, as is a lot of others. Cool controller. That'll be up there tomorrow. What am I going to get into? I got a couple of systems that I'm going to show off before we get to the games, because there's some amazing games in here. So, two systems we are restocked on. If anyone has missed out on your PS4 Pro, PS4 Pro in stock. I've actually got two of them. My price is $329 on them. That puts me significantly under GameStop and probably cheaper than most other places you can find it. We test them, we factory reset them. It's going to be like a new console to you. So that in stock. Also, price has gone down on, and we have in stock a Nintendo Switch. So I've got the dock and everything else at the store. Also factory reset, ready for a new owner. Um, Let me know. Again, price slightly dropped on these. So nothing. We never went really high. Like when people were selling those for like 450, we were still doing our normal 289 when we got them in stock, and always did. But now to well, before the games, let me get just the little things out of the way. I got a couple of pins, like pins you would put on your shirt or hat, book bag. Um, so quote unquote Baby Yoda. I am fully aware that it is not Baby Yoda from Mandalorian. Um, I got some pins in. Let me get these closer up here. There we go. I know they're gonna be hard to see down on the table, or impossible. I'm gonna get the lighting done. I'll get this stuff organized, guys. So bear with me. But so some Yoda ones. I've got a Mario one, holding the shell. You know, kind of about to kick it. And the ones for children, or not for children. I'm so sorry, not for children. The blue shell. It's got. I'm covering up a word on here. Um, so blue shell, blank U on the bottom of it. We always keep those out of view of the kids so they can't read them, but we do have those in the store. They actually sell quite well. Anyone that plays Mario Kart completely understands. Also got in a few of these for the N64. These are getting really, really hard to come by. They don't make the chip anymore. It's a really specific 8 megabyte chip, and nobody's going to take the time to make it anymore because it's insignificant to anything for today's technology. Um, the blue shell pins are sweet. Thank you. Again, I ordered those like I think the last time I ordered 20, 25, even 30 of them, and they were gone rather quickly. I do like having those in there. I'm gonna have one in my collection from this time actually. But on to the awesome games, like some great ones. So I'm gonna start with the loose ones. Even though they're awesome, they are loose, and those just don't stand out as much. But a couple Resident Evils, a GameCube Resident Evil 2. That one's hard to come by. Resident Evil 3 Nemesis for the GameCube, and Resident Evil 3 Nemesis for the PlayStation. I also got in a Digimon World 3 loose for the PlayStation. So these will be at the store tomorrow when I get there. Got in a couple of good NES games. We got in Star Tropics 2, Zoda's Revenge over here. Pretty good copy. Double Dragon 2, and Maniac Mansion. Solid NES titles, and again, those are just the highlights of what we got in. We definitely got more than these in. These are some of the good ones. So for Super Nintendo, I've got a good mix going on in here. In the box, we got in Ultima. The box I would not say is collector quality, um, but it is in really good condition. You know what? Let me move this over here a little bit. Now I'm more center. We got in UN Squadron. My personal favorite, Zelda: A Link to the Past. Final Fantasy II. It's got a little bit of wear from once belonging to Blockbuster. Final Fight. Finally got in another Super Mario Kart. We haven't had a Super Mario Kart with the Super Nintendo in a while. I don't imagine this one's going to last long. This is one an all-time favorite. Super Return of the Jedi. And I'm going to move these out of the way so we can make room for the two best. We got in another copy of Super Mario RPG. Oop, I got to move that. Thanks for the like, Bob. Thanks for the like, Craig. I didn't realize that those were too far from each other. All right. And a copy of Evo for the Super Nintendo. That is a good RPG. I haven't personally played it. I had to watch a video on it, but from what people have told me, it sounds pretty good. And I'd imagine for its price range, it's pretty hard to come by. So that's are my two top Super Nintendo games, being Evo and Mario RPG. I got a pretty interesting PSP game in, Breath of Fire 3. I hadn't seen Breath of Fire 3 for the PSP yet. That one will be up here. I got in a couple of good Mario games on the Switch. So, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Super Mario Party, Super Mario Odyssey, and Super Mario 3D All Stars. I know the SNES games were fantastic. Um, the way I got Evo was a lot of work, a lot. I had a good customer of mine. He comes in frequently, bring me a box of stuff to deep clean for him, and it was a lot of deep cleaning. And we agreed upon a price, and I was like, man, I was like, I'll do. We can do the cash. I was like, or I'll do the whole thing if I can keep Evo. And of course, told them what Evo was worth and so on and so forth. Yeah, they decided to let me keep Evo instead of doing the cash, which I thought was amazing. I wanted to have that in the case so bad. I love having high-end games in there. My son had begged me to keep this one. I'm not letting him keep this. He's gonna have to wait on another copy until he does a little bit better at some schoolwork. But awesome Mario titles. We have some really good Switch titles up the store right now. So if you're looking for any, I normally price my Switch games a little bit under GameStop. Just come check me out before you go anywhere else. If I have it, you'll save a little bit of money. If it's a little bit further of a drive, you know, I can ship it to you within the city and still probably save you money over GameStop. But if you want to just come nerd out in the store and talk for a little bit, that's fun to do at the store too. Um, I got in a good stack of PS2 games with a few random like Wii and GameCube games. So two really good GameCube games first. I got a Mega Man X collection, which will be up on that top shelf tomorrow, and a Super Mario Sunshine, which never stays long at all. Um, of course, I will always discuss pricing anytime asked on here. So if you want to know the price of anything, let me know. Um, PS2 games, I'm going to go through them again rather quickly, just kind of show off what we got. And if anybody wants to talk about it, just pop something up there and we'll sit down and we'll talk about it. We got in a copy of the original Yakuza, which I think they're up to like, what, 6 or 7 now? The Suffering, um, Ties That Bind. I believe that's the second one. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses. I get asked for Yu-Gi-Oh! Games on a frequent basis, so we finally got one in. A Mega Man X Command Mission. Oh, here's a good one. Champions of Norath. Gets asked for actually quite a bit. Digimon World. Midway Arcade Treasures 2. Here's another good one. Half-Life. I remember playing Half-Life so much as a kid on PC. And Mortal Kombat Deception. So some really good PS2 games to add to some of the already awesome PS2 games we have up there now. And if I think I missed the Wii copy of Mario Strikers. That was another. Yeah, Kill Giant Rats games, absolutely. And I think I'm down to my Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games. So I apologize ahead of time that these are going to be harder to see on this camera. I'm going to do my best to improve it. I'm trying to upgrade all the time. I'll get the lighting fixed in here instead of having that direct light above us. I'll find some three-way lighting for the table so we'll get better views on these, and I'll get a camera that does a better autofocus than this one does. This is what I got for now, and I'm trying to do it best for you guys. But here we go with some of the Game Boy and Game Boy Color games. Conker's Pocket Tales. Yeah, I'll try to hold it up for a second. Conker's Pocket Tales. A Pokemon Gold. That one's going to be kind of easy to see. A Pokemon Blue. This one, I believe, yeah, I put a brand new battery in it because it needed it. This one did not need a battery. And this one must be a rare. I've never seen this one before, but its price range that it popped in at was kind of crazy to me. But The Simpsons, Itchy and Scratchy. So if you're a Game Boy collector and you collect any of the rare ones, I think this is one of them. If you don't have it in your collection, come see me tomorrow or call me, let me know. But we've got a good amount of Pokemon games in. I've asked for Pokemon mains quite a bit lately. I had to tell a lot of people no, but we've got some in now. And for the Game Boy Advance games, there's some good ones in here. Some Atlas, some Zelda, some Mario, some Kirby, some Metroid. Oh my goodness. So, Shining Soul for the Game Boy Advance. That's the Atlas game in here. Zelda, the Minish Cap. I had a customer looking for some Zelda games the other day, and I said my computer said Minish Cap in it. I did not realize that my employee had popped it into the trade box, so I apologize. Kirby, the Amazing Mirror. Metroid Zero Mission. Super Mario Advance. Mega Man Battle Network White 3. I get asked for Battle Networks quite a bit, so that would be a good one to have in there. And two Fire Emblems. Fire Emblem and Fire Emblem The Sacred Stones. Again, I will get something that zooms in better on those or something that quality titles. And I do have a wish list system. So on our point of sale at the store, if I just need your name, a good phone number that can receive text messages, and whenever one of these games gets traded in and we hit that pay button for the customer, it will send you a text message at that same time. You just have to understand that text message does not hold the game for you. I honestly don't even know you get that message. Just call me and be like, hey, something went off from my wish list. It's this game. And that's normally something that I will hold for you. If you've ever called the store and asked for a hold before, a lot of times we won't without cash. Sometimes we will if you're a regular. But our normal stance is not holding. Um, but for the wish list, I have a stronger feeling that you're going to come back for it. Like, I really think that you wouldn't have put it on your wish list if you really didn't want it. So let's say I pull something on Wednesday and you can't make it till Saturday. Call me. Just communication. So that is all the items I have. That was a lot. So a lot of restock. PS4 Pro. We got a Switch. Quality Super Nintendo, GameCube, PS2, Game Boy Advance titles. Um, some Baby Yoda pins. Baby Yoda pins. I'm gonna switch to my chatting since I showed the table off. Um, yeah, and N64 expansion packs. I got a couple at the store. Again, getting really hard to come by. So if you need one of those, let me know. I think I've only got three. I only have two. Um, that's all. That's all I got for today. I apologize that yesterday's stream quality was so poor. I have replaced my entire modem for my network at home, and it doesn't seem like I'm having any more problems when it comes to my upload speed. I'm actually getting more than Comcast was telling me I was going to get. So, I'm trying to think of anything else I got. If you guys got anything for me, kind of like open floor time. I like that camera angle better on my collection in the back. Shows it off a little bit better. Cool. So, successful stream. I am going to post a link to this one up on the page. I don't normally do it, but since it's the Thursday stream, but on a Friday, and if you guys don't understand that I'm taking that from the Lego movie, then you got to go watch the Lego movie. Um, absolutely. I appreciate you guys coming out and viewing. I'm trying to improve it as much as I can. So I appreciate any constructive criticism, anything like that. Come talk to me at the store. I'll be up there tomorrow morning up till about probably 2:30, 2:40.